And we are back, episode 67 of Journey to a Million. I gave you guys the episode this week. I didn't want to confuse anyone.
Oh, we knew. We knew.
Okay, good. I believe you, Jared. I believe you. And again, off season. I mean, we're really there, you know, of course, right, of when the season ends. We're there, right? But like we're like there now, you know. All the deals, right? All the signings, all the franchise tags. Tag, you're it, Jared.
So funny, this guy.
No, really. I mean, it's been an exciting last 48 hours.
This guy's Zack, I swear.
Take your it.
Yeah, that was funny.
Is that really what you're gonna?
No, it wasn't.
Jim Irsay.
I like that one. All right, how you doing, Zach?
Scrumptious. Scrumptious.
Jared, how are you?
I'm doing what you would call good. How about that?
Okay, Zach. We're just gonna hide Zach for a little bit. We can't. Look, if he thinks Tager it's bad, he just said scrumptious as an adjective to describe how he's feeling or doing. I don't know. But okay, I was trying to
being scrumptious.
Well, on the football side, I honestly was really trying to think about, like, you know, what was the biggest news that happened in like the last 48 hours? It has to be like Lamar Jackson, right, being put on the non-exclusive tag, right?
Well,
nope.
I would say
Danny Dimes.
The biggest
Danny Dimes.
No, I'd say the biggest news is Carr to the Saints, because that already happened, you know, and it's like a new team.
Danny Dimes happened too.
Well, yeah, he just got extended.
Danny Dimes,
you know,
just got overpaid.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
Derek Carr.
Yeah, because it's something new, you know, a new quarterback to a new team. It's got to be the biggest news.
Well, Jared, what happened? Wait, were you the one who had Jameis Winston at Dynasty? Who was that?
I got him.
I got him too. I had him.
I don't have him.
Yeah, I had him last year in best ball too. So he's
probably, he'll find is he gonna find a starting spot?
Back up probably.
Yeah.
Really, his days of so he was 2015 number 1 overall pick, right, from last week.
Well, the only reason that he got a job is because Drew Brees retired, and then they signed him for like an emergency. We need someone kind of thing.
He still was a solid start. I mean, like, think about his years with Tampa.
Anyone that throws 50 picks or whatever he had, 30 for 30.
Matt Ryan was going for it.
Yeah, like that's terrible. Even Matt Ryan couldn't do that. He only had like 17. It's awful.
Yeah, but again, Matt Ryan got benched for the GOAT.
Okay, Josh Allen, someone that throws a lot of picks at 18, and that was the leader. So I mean, that's crazy to have 30.
What does it mean? So I was trying to think. So right away, I was like, okay, this ties into fantasy football somehow. Of course, it always does. What does this mean for guys like Olave, you know, Kamara?
Their value goes up
with him.
Honestly,
Landry, depending on what's
I think that with like Winston and Dalton. I mean, if Thomas is there too, you know, they were mediocre, and now you got Carr. I'm not saying Carr is this huge, like, great quarterback, but I think he's better than Dalton.
Zach, were you going to allude to hyper targeting?
So last year, Hunter Henry had a down year, right? He didn't produce much. In the year before that, he had a big year, and he was kind of their main focus. And Derek Carr is kind of focused on one receiver. So it's pretty much going to be a guessing game between, is it Olave or is it Michael Thomas, assuming Michael Thomas is healthy.
Did you mean Hunter Renfrow?
Yeah.
Who did I say? Okay, sorry. You said Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know.
Speaking of Hunter Henry, Zach, do you see that guy that said that Hunter Henry should be like a B+ tight end?
Yeah.
Come on.
Maybe he likes, you know.
And there was also a Chiefs fan, might I say, that said that Travis Kelce, he had to. He's like, Travis Kelce is a C+. And then someone's like, "You're kidding, right? You're a Chiefs fan. You think he's a C+?" He says, "Well, okay, C at best, but he's getting there. Don't worry."
Yeah, okay.
Like, okay.
Jared, do you see the guy that farted down his grandma's leg?
I did see that. Yeah.
Drew, did you see that?
I did not.
We had it was like a chain of people where one guy just commented, "I just farted on my grandma's leg." And then we probably had like 10 other comments, like saying the same thing, or they just like saw a guy that did that. I was like,
what about Harold Laundry?
What about him?
People, like 4 people commented just his name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The stuff you see on TikTok.
Yeah. It's life changing.
And then there's always those people that just say, "Don't ever make a list again with like 3 flames."
Mid team, mid list, mid. It's just like, yeah. Okay. Well, we were talking about Danny Dimes a little too. Which is that, Zach? Is that like the nickname now? It's got to be Danny Dimes. No
It's
other
always been
nickname.
Danny Dimes. We talk
Well,
about
now
now.
it's well.
He's always
How
been
is it
Danny
Dimes now?
Dimes.
It's got to be like Danny or
Danny Moneybags or something, you know.
Danny Quarters. It can't be
Yeah.
Dimes.
He got overpaid. Dimes are normal.
Danny
It's gotta be like
Danny dollars. I mean,
Danny half dollars, you know.
no, like dollars now. Maybe like
Yeah.
I think Dimes is more alluding to like good passes and not
Yes,
so much
yeah.
the.
but it's the offseason. We have to talk about the money he
money.
just got.
Yeah, he's not throwing
Well,
passes right now.
He's making as much as guys like Dak. He's making more than Carr, which I mean, I don't know what I think. I just
That's
with
what
mobility.
that's what one successful season will get you, I guess. You will overachieve
So
one
hate
season
it.
and say, look at Geno Smith too. I mean,
No, okay. Do you think? How about this? Geno or Daniel Jones? Which one's gonna be more sustainable?
Or Derek Carr. Which one got
Derek
overpaid the
Carr.
most? If we're ranking them, overpaid the most to best deal.
Okay.
Geno got overpaid the most, I think.
Really?
I mean, this guy was
so
wasn't
Carr and Geno
good
are
until
35 average, and
Mhm.
then Daniel Jones is 40 average.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be recent. I mean, look at Geno Smith's career. Like, he wasn't even going to be the starter this year. Drew Lock was, but then he got COVID, I think, and then
They like Geno there.
I don't know why he what is he 35? Geno Smith? He's up there.
I think.
33,
31, something like that. Low 30s.
Well, either way, his career has been all over the place, and this is the first year where he actually got a sustainable team that he could, do something with, and he overachieved, but you can't pay him for, what is it, 3 years already?
Zach, I got the answer to your question. I got Daniel Jones as the most overpaid. Second, I'll go Geno. Third, so like the least overpaid, I'll say is Carr.
I can't agree with that.
Okay.
Carr's the longest track record, so
I think Carr's the safest, and that's kind of what when we're grading out these 4-year deals, 3-year deals. I feel like safe.
I mean, I think they're all kind of like similar level of quarterbacks. Like if you're ranking quarterbacks, they're all similar level. So that's why I'd probably put Daniel Jones.
But I look at future, and the reason I say Geno Smith is because they're still taking a quarterback at 5. Right? Like,
no, they're not.
No, they're not.
Pete Carroll literally said they're still taking a quarterback at 5. He just came out today and said that.
I don't have a boo thing yet, so I can't boo you.
What?
But they're still taking.
Why would they do that?
Why would they
absolutely stupid?
Why would they pay Geno Smith then? I mean, he said they're taking.
So they don't take a quarterback.
My whole thing here is like Daniel Jones is your young quarterback that you not build around, but like that you can develop, and have him for years. Derek Carr can still produce. He can be your guy for 4 years. I mean, Geno Smith is like an older. You don't know what you're going to get out of him. That's why it's kind of risky.
So Spot Check doesn't have like the information on Geno's contract up yet, but if it's easy for the Seahawks to get out of after like 1 or 2 years, right? They could be looking at kind of I don't know, good scenarios, but kind of they might be drafting a guy. Maybe they're looking at Will Levis or Anthony Richardson, and they want him to sit behind Geno for a year or two to kind of develop. So that's the only way it would make sense to me.
The article I see about the Seahawks, it says Pete Carroll says the team is still very open to draft a quarterback at number 5 after the new Geno deal.
Yeah, they got to say that.
Well, they wouldn't even contemplate getting a quarterback. If they think Geno's their guy for the next 3 years, they wouldn't even contemplate drafting a quarterback.
But Jared, it's a whole leverage thing.
Well, that's why I think it's an overpay. That's the biggest overpay out of the 3, just because you don't know what they're doing.
It's the least amount of years. And granted, it's 3 years.
Yeah,
and it's
say they draft a quarterback, and then Geno underperforms, and then that's 1 year.
And Geno's 32, by the way. So yeah. I mean, 32 to 35 is not bad. Like in terms
but if you get that franchise quarterback in the draft, then you just waste 2 years and money.
I think if they are planning to do that, Geno's contract is probably really easy to get out of after either 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to see. Okay, so we need to see Geno's full contract details before we can make a full conclusion. But right now, it's fair to say that Jones's.
Do they have a lot of cap space this year?
Seahawks as a team?
Yeah,
I would think.
Let's take a peek.
Yeah, they have 24 million.
4 mil. Yeah.
Yeah, so if they have 24 million, they could front load that contract, pay him really well this year, and then that'll decrease the dead cap hit that they take in the future. Because a lot of what like dead cap hit is It's pretty much your base salary and then signing bonus. If they give him a low signing bonus and then just give him a big base salary in the first year, they'll front load a lot of the cap hit, and they won't have to really worry about it if they want to get out of the contract later.
Well, right now, what we're seeing is, especially with the Chiefs, so you mentioned ways to get around the cap. We're starting to see that, by either front loading or pushing things back. Like, for example, with Mahomes, right? I mean, taking up 22% of the team's cap space. Frank Clark, cap casualty, therefore, because of it.
No, Frank Clark wasn't staying there either way.
Well,
his cap is over $30 million.
Okay, but I'm saying, like, down the road, we're going to probably see an increase for this Chiefs team, especially. And yeah, Frank Clark.
Mahomes' deal is looking like absolute steal. After
based on what other quarterbacks are getting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You think he's going to want a reconstruction of that?
No.
I mean, they just won the Super Bowl. I think he's with the team player kind of thing.
I mean, yeah, he's still getting $450 million over 10 years, and he'd be like the highest career earner.
I mean, that's what you got to do.
He'd be the highest career earner. So,
but he's got to know. He's got to know, like, I'm better than these players that are making the same as me, if not a little. Yeah. I mean, like a little under.
Well, in any sport right now, I mean, you gotta, when you can opt out of a contract and you've been on the field, and some semi-producing, you got to do it. Like, look in baseball. I mean, Machado opts out right away here. Gets that demands a big extension, gets it. And now Nolan Arenado looks silly for opting into his 5 years of his contract, making
that's like complete different scenario, because in the NFL there's
sports.
NFL there's cap space, so teams can't just pay whatever the owner can afford.
Well, yeah,
like you're not gonna have a Steve Cohen in the NFL.
There is no salary cap. Yeah,
exactly.
Totally.
Machado
but
can get whatever the Padres owner is willing to pay him. Mm-hmm. So I think in NFL it's more players are gonna look at more like how much of the cap is their contract, and then they're going to be looking at other places like endorsement deals or brand deals to kind of make up that difference. I think Mahomes will obviously do phenomenal outside of just the football field for making money.
I'm talking from a team perspective. I understand there's a cap, right? There's a salary cap, but I'm saying if you can lock a guy up and do it now, I mean, over time, it just, like, valuations have just gone up, regardless of if cap space or not. Right. I mean, look at every year, right? Salary cap's increasing every year. Players are getting bigger and bigger contracts. So it's going to look good right now to lock Mahomes up when they did, than even they waited to do it a few years down the road. I mean, it ends up saving the team money down the road based on what players are going for a set year. I understand there's a cap to go for, but better look ahead on that.
So, I mean, I guess the Giants are trying to keep everyone, huh?
Yeah. Franchise tag too on.
Yeah.
Well, only 6 tags, right? Was that the final number?
Well, they still have Slayton, right? Slayton's still a free agent that they have to make a decision on, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's that big of a deal. I think, they might be going
after.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say we had 6 tags this year. Sorry, I'm lagging.
Yeah, you are kind of lagging.
Yeah, we could tell.
6 takes last year, or this year, and then 8 takes last year, so around a similar amount. That's all I was gonna say. Yeah. Go ahead, Zach.
I don't know what I was saying.
Okay, fine. Let's talk about Lamar Jackson if you're all good with that, because I really want to talk about this.
Sure.
So the tag was non-exclusive, meaning again, basically,
so does that just mean they put a price on him and then any team can, like, offer him?
Yeah, so pretty much what the non-exclusive tag is. By the way, all the franchise tags used for the non-exclusive tag. But what happens is, so Lamar Jackson's pretty much franchise tag. He's going to be playing for the Ravens for the $32.8 million or whatever it is, if nothing happens. However, other teams like the Jets, the Falcons, they can offer him a contract. So it could be like a 5-year, $250 million contract, right? They can offer him whatever contract they want. And then the Ravens have the option to either match that contract, and then Lamar can decide what team he wants to play for, I'm pretty sure. Or they can decline the option to match the contract, and then whatever team offered that contract gets Lamar, but the Ravens get 2 first-round picks from that team.
So it's smart. It's very smart.
Yeah, well, so they either get Lamar on extension or they get 2 first-round picks.
They're basically trying to they're basically they put Lamar kind of in a corner now, and what we're seeing is kind of right. The team's kind of trying to see if he's bluffing. Is kind of how I.
Which Lamar's going to get what he wants now because all these teams that need a quarterback, he can negotiate with all of them now.
I would have thought the top suitor would be the Falcons, but now it comes out he's not going there. They don't want, they don't want him.
Which that surprised me.
Yeah,
it also came out like an hour before Derek Carr signed with the Saints. It came out that the Jets were the front runner for him. So,
well, Speaking of Jets, I don't want to move on from Lamar fully, but can we just sidetrack to Rodgers quick and just what are your guys' thoughts on? I just think if you're allowing a team to talk to your guy, you're basically set saying like it's okay, you can move on.
No,
you don't think so?
No, I think. Well, he's open to be met with, right? And
but that comes from the Packers organization allowing permission. So if you're allowing other teams to talk to your so-called franchise quarterback, you're kind of like, see what you can get for him. You
have to do what's best for the team, though, Jared. I think there's still a realistic chance that he'll be the starting quarterback for the Packers this year.
I think he will be. I think he will be.
Do we know what Rodgers' final decision was after he came out of his darkness retreat? I haven't seen any reports on it.
He didn't say anything, really. He didn't even go on
today's McAfee Tuesday.
He didn't go on.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Jared, that's usually your thing.
He said he was going to talk to the Packers before anything else happened. And now obviously he's talking to the Jets. So
he might have
take that to mean that he did speak to the Packers already and gave him, which would lead you to think that he wants to play for somewhere else, right?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
If he talked to the Packers, now he's talking to other teams.
The whole thing is that it's not just him, the Jets reaching out. It's the Packers saying, okay, sure, talk to our quarterback. And that's the thing where it's like, if I'm a Packer fan, I'm kind of like, maybe my organization doesn't really think Rodgers is the best option for next year. And maybe we think that we can get a lot for him. So we're going to let him talk to other teams and just kind of evaluate some offers that we get.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. As a fan perspective, I like that. That's ideally what I'd want. Of course, the end ideal thing probably would be, having Rodgers commit here, right, and have the organization commit to him.
Mm-hmm.
But
it just happens every year. It's just kind of, as
a
non-Packer fan, it's just like, here we go again. He opts out, he holds out a little, he goes to this cave, darkness retreat, makes a decision, goes to the season. Same.
Okay, I want to throw. Sorry, Zach, were you going to talk about still about this? Because I want to throw some running back stuff out.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I wanted to ask just which tag were you happier about? Was it Tony Pollard or Josh Jacobs? That was kind of the question I've been thinking. Like, which one?
Happier and what for like fantasy?
Like happier,
fantasy?
Oh yeah, for yourself. Which one? If that's fantasy football or is it for football? Yeah,
Pollard by far. I love Pollard. I think that he will be the running back one for the next few years. Zeke is declining fast. I think Zeke can still hold a position somewhere, but Pollard just fits with that offense so well. Williams. Yeah, Pollard fits so well with that offense. Receiving back.
I'm saying Jacobs.
You're saying Jacobs, really?
Well, just personal, like now that Carr's gone, I want to see kind of how this offense is going to operate. I want to see how Jacobs is going to be used in a new offense.
Depends who they get too, because they what pick do they have?
7.
So that's screaming. That's screaming Will Levis to me.
Looking some Will Levis or Anthony Richardson.
I think that's like more of a Richardson spot.
No. I don't know what happened in the last few weeks, but I saw Richardson was projected top 3.
Yeah, it depends if people take him.
Quarterback 3.
Yeah,
he'll be 2 or 3. 2 or 3.
So I'm gonna ask you: does that mean you're going like this? Stroud, Young, Richardson, Levis?
He's going Young, Stroud, Richardson, Levis.
What I think is going to happen in the draft order is going to be Young. And then it's going to be Stroud and Richardson are going to be 2 and 3, and then Levis is going to be 4.
Okay.
And I think that if Young goes to the Texans, which he will, Bears will take someone else. I think that the Colts will get Stroud because then, and if those two are off the board, I doubt that the Seahawks take Richardson at 5. I think they could use a different piece there.
But you're happy with Stroud, right?
Yeah, I'm more than happy. Okay. Stroud's my ideal. Bryce Young is number 2, and then Richardson he's climbing too fast, and that scares me. And Levis is kind of falling a little bit, so those two kind of Not to say Zack was right back then, but I mean, it just kind of scares me that they're fluctuating so much. It's like, are they good? Are they not? They're kind of showing glimpses and not promising.
Okay. I was gonna say then running backs. So wait, you're taking Jared. So you got Pollard. I'm taking Jacobs. I don't know if we got Zach's running back.
Between Jacobs and Pollard, or are we adding in
Jacobs, Pollard,
Saquon.
just those two right now.
Okay.
Because I think Saquon would be number one for everyone.
I'd say probably Pollard, just because I think the Raiders and Jacobs it's a stupid take. Like, they're obviously not going to compete next year.
Throws my Zamir White stuff off.
Well, let's be honest here. I mean, going into last year, we saw Jacobs like, oh, we should sell on him. He's not going to be anything this year. Sell high. And now he's running back. What was he, 1 or 2 last year? Like,
yeah, and I mean he was in that range. But and now they're gonna have they're working on potentially a longer term deal. I don't know how long term. So it's a running back.
What's the point? They're not gonna compete. Even if they get a Rodgers, they're not gonna compete. They're not good enough.
I agree with you.
Their defense is terrible. So
you could have said the same as the Seahawks though last year. I mean, they have the weapons on offense.
Look what they did in the draft.
Was mediocre.
I mean,
yeah.
We're
say if Stidham starts for them, say he goes in there and just has a Geno season, could sneak in as like the 7 or 6 seed.
Are you even if like a Geno Smith? Do you think a season like that? Do you think he's good enough to win a team a Super Bowl?
Oh no, I'm not saying anything
exactly.
Like that.
No.
Wait,
in my opinion, if you're spending
what's the Super Bowl, Zach?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know what I was talking about. But if you're spending big on a running back, you better be a team like the 49ers where you're ready to compete for a Super Bowl right now.
Yeah.
How big spending? Like what Derek Carr got, or like what like how big are you talking? Like
who's paying a running back $35 million?
Oh, I thought you were talking about quarterback now because you mentioned quarterback with 49ers.
Running back.
Okay.
Yeah, the 49ers got CMC. They gave up a bunch of draft picks for CMC.
Oh, okay.
They gave up like a second.
I thought you were talking about the quarterback situation there now.
It's like a second, a fourth, fifth, and something else, I think.
Yeah.
Like a 7th or something. They gave up like 4 or 5 picks.
Mm-hmm. It's like a 3rd round dynasty pick value, honestly.
4th round?
4th round, yeah.
Gotta bring those back.
Yeah.
No, Jared, we need to ask if you're interested in Dynasty League because Zach and I are in one that has open spots.
You're talking about Tyler's league?
Hold on.
No.
This might be a bold take.
Whose league? I don't know.
What's that?
This might be a bold take, but if you're in like 3 or 4 fantasy football leagues, it's better with like the same people. It gets to be kind of like boring.
Okay.
I guess, yeah. You want to be...
Are you throwing a shot at someone here?
You don't want me to be in that league. I get it. No, I'll stay out. Don't worry.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Personal, yeah.
If you have a bunch of leagues with the same people in, they all kind of like end up doing the same thing. Because like everyone has their guys that they like, so they all end up being... Like I know in my leagues, my teams will have 3 or 4 of the same starters. Just because they're players I like.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say it right now. I kind of want to limit my leagues this year. I'm going with the 2 dynasty leagues and going with the 2 that I normally do.
Wait, not 7 this year?
ESPN, Yahoo, the 2 dynasty. I think that's what I'm sticking to. Maybe we'll throw in like a podcast league that I might do again, but I didn't even really pay attention to that league much either. 4 or 5 5 at most. 4 is ideal, I think.
What about Drew's $5 Fantasia League?
I mean, if that happens again, I'll help. I mean, we could, yeah.
It can be upped. We can up the buy-in. I know that's usually we can up it to 10 or 15.
What place did I get? 3rd, 4th? I don't even remember.
You took 2nd, I thought. Did you?
Did I get 2nd? I don't know.
I don't know. I had the best record. I lost right away in the playoffs. That's usually how my seasons go. Happened in basketball. I was 31-3. I lose in the semis. 31-3. Okay. Anyways, sorry. That was just my rant. But no, Zach, I mean, I do agree semi with your take because some people just have copy and paste team. So it's like, okay, well, if you like a guy, for example, and you can't get him in any other leagues unless you pay some absurd price. But That league is somewhat different, people. I mean, we can get granted, you and I are both in it.
No, I'm not talking that league. I'm just saying like in general. Like I'm in how many leagues with you? I'm in how many leagues with Jared? So it's like,
yeah, I don't trade with you. That's Zach and I have this unwritten rule where we will not trade with each other.
No, Drew, that's just everyone against you.
Okay.
I'll trade with Jared, no problem.
Yeah, I'm not trading with Drew.
I'll trade with Jared, no problem too. Actually,
the only way
Drew
only trades if you pay like a premium. So.
And if he scams you and then he asks the league because he lost a trade, and he's like,
"Yeah,
I want this," and
you hype up guys and then try and trade them for a premium. And if you don't pay that premium, you're not going to trade with them.
Anyone want Tom Brady?
If you want to pay like their actual value, yeah, you're like not going to trade with them.
I feel like this happens like once every other episode.
You want Tom Brady or no?
Because it's true. Do I want Tom Brady?
Yeah, he might be coming out of retirement. I'll give him to you for a second.
2025 fourth.
2024 second.
And Tutu Atwell.
Fourth.
Someone throw Tutu Atwell in it.
Vega Doritos, like the barbecue kind, or what?
No, just the nacho cheese Doritos.
Okay.
The small bag though, not a big bag.
Yeah. Okay, we can make.
No Brevin Jordan. What about James Mitchell?
How about I'll throw in Boston Scott too. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, let's go. There's no way I can lose that trade then.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Okay. Other tags you guys want to talk about? Jared Sky, Evan Ingram.
He got tagged.
Yeah, they tagged him, and he said, "And then I won't make the tag."
He got tagged a while ago, though.
I probably flew under my radar, honestly.
And then it was Darren Payne was one of them with the Commanders.
Darren Payne, Evan Ingram, Lamar Jackson, Pollard, Jacobs, and
Saquon.
6.
As I mentioned, 6 other, and it was 8 the year before. I should have did an over under, saying like, is it going to be over under last year's total? Or
what was last year's total?
8.
And we got 6 so far.
6.
Okay.
So
far it ends now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that's why I've said it is 6 share. Like it's like done. Like no more.
I guess the Daniel Jones one happened like right at the deadline.
Yeah, the Jones and Saquon both did.
Yeah.
Okay, where's Lamar going? I need answers.
Well, what team needs a quarterback?
Panthers. He always ends up there in Madden. Whenever I do a Madden franchise, he plays for the Panthers.
Just
every single time.
He's gotta. Yep. Okay. Lamar will be a.
I need to pull up the cap space because, I need specifics on that.
I got it. Actually, no, because the Buccaneers have 0. They have negative like 50 million.
They cut.
They got
some more
negative
today.
cap space.
He could be a commander.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Could be, right? They don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just cut Wentz.
He could be a
few million.
Ooh, where else could he go? He could be a Jet. That could be a fallback. Granted, I don't know how that'd work.
See, I was thinking he could have been a Falcon. I thought that was like ideal.
Okay,
that's where I was going.
Jets can easily clear cap space with a lot of guys.
But if they trade for Rodgers, then they're not doing that.
Yeah, obviously. They cut like 3 guys. They got 50 mil. Easy.
Yeah, so I think we have to put the Jets in a realistic spot. For sure. I mean, we have to put the Panthers in there now, Commanders. So there's 3 we got. And it's hard to say, okay, the Falcons, of course, said they're not but can we still put the Falcons in there?
Yeah, because I mean, even after Jim Irsay came out and said he likes that guy from Alabama, he's still the Colts were still. I mentioned the Colts still like top 3 best odds to get Rodgers. Like
nice JT in the back still. I like it.
It's always there. Yeah. I mean, just because articles come out doesn't mean they can't happen. So yeah, I guess we could still throw them in there.
4 teams right now out of 32. Good job. I guess, yeah, and we could. The Ravens are 1, 5.
Well, maybe the Buccaneers cut everyone off their roster and get a quarterback.
Haven't they semi-committed to? I say semi because it's hard to commit to someone in March. Kyle Trask. I feel like
he went to Florida, right?
Yeah. I really feel there's a good shot. He's the guy under center for Tampa start the year.
Probably.
And for
yeah.
Commanders, I thought Howell. I really thought Howell was going to be the guy. Year 2.
Could be.
But
I mean,
if you get Lamar, I mean, right? I mean, you got to make that move regardless.
Mm-hmm.
No, the Panthers. That's a good one.
The Panthers got Mayfield. They got
No, they don't.
PJ
Mayfield
Walker.
was the Rams.
Yeah, never mind. Rams.
PJ Walker, Jared. Sorry.
PJ Walker, XFL MVP. PJ Walker.
Has anyone watched that?
No.
I'm always busy on the weekends.
Josh Gordon. Though like,
yeah,
that's been a
cool
story.
I saw that. Yeah.
Like he's gone off. Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's kind of cool.
And honestly. I never is the USFL like competition wise compared to the XFL? The XFL is more competitive, right? It's technically a
my experience with the USFL is me seeing their lines on Prize Picks. That's about it.
Okay.
So do you use it ever?
No, I haven't watched like a second of it really. I don't know.
Yeah, I see the AJ McCarron thing. Doesn't he play for the Renegades, right?
The Houston Renegades?
Zach, you're gonna make this tough for me.
No, it's
Houston's Roughnecks.
Roughnecks. Yeah.
I don't know who the Renegades are. But because he's the guy
Zach,
that took
no, he does not.
instead of like 800K or whatever.
He does not play for Houston.
Yeah, I have no idea.
No, I'm not saying Houston. I'm saying the Renegades. The blue team.
Oh, the Arlington team.
Arlington.
Who said Houston?
There you go.
I thought it was
Jared
the Houston Renegades. It's the Houston Roughnecks.
Jared.
I got them mixed up. I don't know my USFL.
Clearly.
We're also doing Game Center. I didn't mention that at the
bad.
start of the episode.
We have games?
I'm making them right now.
Zach surprised us with games. Right, I should have added. So we'll be doing those. We did the draft one last week.
Should I throw out like a Chase Young kind of guess?
Yeah. Chase Young for
we
2015 draft.
Jared, you've been how many of the games have you won?
3. I haven't lost. So
okay. We need to end that before you can go there. What you want?
You know what?
Champion. Gotta remember
exactly.
that. Yeah.
I did say that because I won 350 or
so.
whatever in my Yahoo league. So call me a champion. Or him.
Chase
I'll take either one.
Can you name your team Chase Edmonds?
Hey, you made fun of that pick. It started off okay week 1, week 2 was fine, and then it didn't matter because
I can still make fun of that pick. I don't care if you won the league. That pick is still make funnable.
Hey, all the pieces fell where they needed to. He was a part of the championship team. He got a ring. He was a Jordan Wara sitting on the bench, but he got a ring. Don't worry.
He's more of like I was gonna say more like Jeff Teague, but then Jeff Teague got in some of those.
Yeah. He's Sandro Mamakelashvili, right? No, he didn't get one, did he? No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
It was
who
rode the bench?
What were your questions, Zach?
I don't know.
Axel
I got one
Jared.
question left.
Yeah,
so.
that's a good one.
Okay. Well, Zach or Jared and I will keep naming Bucks players who sat on the bench. Okay, Axel Tupain, Mamadi Diakite, Bryn Forbes, Mamadi, Mamadi,
Virginia.
Right faster.
Okay.
Thanasis.
Yeah, but
he was sick during the.
There's one more who we're missing.
Okay, I'm ready.
Wesley Matthews wasn't on the team.
Oh, we missed.
Yeah, I'm ready, Jared. No more basketball.
Yes, Zach. Let's go. Game time.
Hold on. I gotta figure out something here.
Drew, I gotta look up Bucks roster real quick.
We got Tupain and Diakite. There's a guy who they signed from a different team. Second half of the year. What's his name? Wasn't Teague?
We got Torrey Craig.
Okay, missed that one.
Justin Jackson.
That's him. Yeah, Justin Jackson. That's who
Sam Merrill. Duh.
Oh, that's a good one.
DJ Wilson.
Did you send it, Zach? Oh, DJ Wilson.
Rodians Crooks. And Jalen Adams.
And
Elijah Bryant.
Right now.
Elijah Bryant.
Good one. Yeah,
that's all of them. DJ Augustine from the Magic too.
Hey, quit talking basketball.
All right, fine.
Keep it on track here.
All right.
So we're doing another draft thing, and then we are also doing Jeopardy.
Okay.
This is Jeopardy.
So
Zach's gonna do it weird again.
We're not doing the whole match the player to the team kind of thing. Or
what?
Like what two teams did these players play for? We're not doing that.
No, we're not doing that. Not this week. What do you mean?
Zach,
do weird, Drew?
Because
it's Jeopardy.
Okay.
Remember,
never
how do you
mind.
spell Devontae Adams? That was a Jeopardy question.
Yeah. Okay,
Well,
Jared, you agree
know
with
how
me.
to do it, right?
What is DAVA?
Okay. We're gonna start with the draft one.
Okay.
Last 10 years?
So,
Did you send it to us, or are you gonna tell us?
yeah, I sent it to you. So the draft is within the last 10 years. Pick number 1 is the Cardinals.
What's a
2 is
cardinal?
the 49ers.
Oh, it's an N.
3 is the Jets. 4 is the Raiders. 5 is the Bucks.
Did you say the year? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
No,
we
you
have
got
to
to guess the year, Jared. You always have to guess the year.
Can I go first?
I want to go first.
No.
Winners go first.
Okay.
Yeah, winners go first. Jared, you're up.
Number 1, Kyler Murray.
Yes.
This draft.
That's
I
gotta
think
be
start
like,
of the draft. I think this is 2018.
It is not 2018.
ooh.
I helped Jared out now.
So it's either one or the other. So it's 23. Was it 2019?
It is 2019.
Let's go 2-0, Drew.
Come on.
Drew's
It's
got
either
to step
17 or
up.
19. I know Kyler is still young, so I went 19.
Okay.
17 was
Well-
the
Oh.
Mahomes draft.
Yeah. I think I got number 2.
Why am I blanking now? It's 2018. No, it wasn't. It wasn't 2018. It was 2019.
It
we
wasn't
established, right?
2018. You just
I-
guessed that. I said no.
It feels like 2019 though. Was okay.
It is
was,
2019.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Quinnen Williams.
Yes, it's
The
Quentin
Jets?
Williams.
Okay.
To the Jets.
Thank you.
Did the Bucks take Howell at 5?
Howell. Who the hell's
He's
Howell?
a commander. He's like
Not Howell, Ritter.
no. Wait, what?
Who the hell is Ritter?
Wait, Desmond Ritter? No, he just got
With
drafted last year.
Atlanta?
Jared.
Was he last year? Who am I
We
thinking
covered
of?
that draft.
No. Who am I thinking of? Trask. That's who I'm thinking of. Kyle Trask.
it was not him either.
Trask at 5.
Okay.
God.
My turn is
Okay.
over.
He lost like
Jared,
3
I
turns.
think I
for that,
know
right,
who
Zach?
2 is. Was 5 Trask?
How many turns does he lose for that?
He loses 1 turn.
No,
That's
that
it?
was my turn right there.
He had
So
like
that was
4
the
wrong
turn you lost.
guesses. And
yeah, that was the turn.
Drew, take a guess.
Hmm.
49ers, Raiders, and Bucks. Huh?
This is tough. Oh, 49ers was Bosa.
Yep. Tied 2-2.
Uh-oh. Now I'm scared. So we got Raiders and Bucks.
It's crazy
4
the
and
Bucks had a
5.
5th overall pick.
Yeah, this was before Brady, obviously, so they were terrible.
Think about who's fairly young.
Fairly young, huh?
This would have been his 4th year in the league.
I just like to see Jared like sigh about this.
Gotta guess.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Can you give me a hint? What position?
They were both defensive players.
Oh, that helps. Oh my god.
No, it doesn't.
I'm not.
does
I'm
it?
not. No, it doesn't.
Okay, can I guess? Let me guess.
No.
No.
Just
Jared,
probably
hurry up.
searching it up right now so you can.
I'm
get
not.
those guesses.
Oh,
Hold on. Drop my pen.
I'm not
Okay,
getting the
Jared,
Raiders.
guess.
I don't know. Raiders and Buccaneers. Raiders. Unique Ngakwe.
I guessed them last week, but I actually guessed them in good context last week.
Yeah.
Okay, true.
Okay, Max Crosby.
Nope.
It's a good guess. It's a good guess. Now it's back on me, huh?
It is back on you.
Ah, it sucks.
We're gonna give you each 2 more turns.
Give me a position.
No.
One of them is a defensive lineman, and
getting
one
that.
of them is a linebacker.
Ooh, I could get that. The Raiders have. Can I like think a little bit, or is this like a gotta go right now kind of thing?
You got 25 seconds.
Oh, come on now. I don't know any Raiders really. Let's think Buccaneers. They have a stacked team. They got. Oh my god, I don't know.
10, 9,
I'll
Eight.
keep guessing names.
7,
Let's say
Six. 5, 4, 3,
Zach Roche.
2, 1.
Luke
Okay,
Gedeke.
I'm gonna guess. I don't know. I think my guess is that the Buccaneers are the linebacker team, and the D line is the Raiders.
You're not supposed to guess what team had
Well,
what position. You're
I'm
supposed
just
to guess
saying.
the players.
Guess. My turn.
Vita Vea.
No. Jared,
So
back to you.
You're thinking that the linebacker team is the
Bucks.
did
But
you-
I just guessed the D line.
Vita Vea is not a linebacker.
I know he's a
He's
D
not a
lineman. He's a D
linebacker,
lineman,
yeah.
but I'm saying
Yeah.
like that. My guess
Yeah.
would be it's the linebacker, but I don't think it's my next guess.
These defensive players are tough. Can you tell us what position for the last round?
No. That would make it unfair considering you're guessing first.
Well, D-line have
I'll give you a
higher
hint.
draft value.
One
I
of the
guess.
guys did not get his fifth-year option picked up, and one of them did.
Oh, thanks, Zach. Thank you. I don't know.
The guy on the Buccaneers also won a Super Bowl.
Is it Levante David?
Oh, to
not
turn.
Levante
1 point to Jared.
It was not David.
No,
I think
it's
it was.
Devin White.
Ah,
Yeah,
Devin
I
White.
couldn't name him.
The
I knew
linebacker
it was-
that's actually young.
Yeah.
Okay, who is the guy for the Raiders? Jared, I can take a
Clelin
tie. on this.
Ferrell.
Who?
You would have got.
Clelin Ferrell.
Who? Oh, of course. Duh.
Yeah, I figured you guys wouldn't get that one. So
That's
that one
good.
is a tie. Moving on
All right.
to Jeopardy.
Still
The
undefeated.
two categories for Jeopardy.
That's such a you thing to say.
Stat leaders and free agent contracts.
Oh, nice.
Two of the series we have on TikTok right now. So
Yeah.
Let's see contracts.
I will give this to Drew to start because
Oh, what?
Jared, you started last one.
Oh, what? Oh,
It's
what?
just
What are
one
we doing?
category, or no, two categories. One stat leaders, one's free agent contracts, and then what does it go up to? What are the
200,
increments?
400, 600.
Thank you. We'll go to free agent contracts for 400.
Oh,
Ooh, what team did Teddy Bridgewater sign with for 3 years and $63 million in 2020?
I'm gonna say the Broncos.
That is incorrect. Jared, would you like to steal or would you like to pass?
I'm between two of them, and I wouldn't be able to tell you, so I'm gonna pass on it. But can I just like take my educated guess?
Go for it.
I was gonna either say the Panthers or the Saints.
It's Panthers.
Panthers.
Okay, those are my other two guesses.
Yeah.
So you're both still at 0.
Nope.
Because
Drew lost 400.
I'm at minus 400. Yes, Jared.
I think you could go negative.
Yes, you can go
all right.
negative. I'm
You
minus
can.
400.
Drew's at negative 400 then. Jared, you are up.
All right, we'll go. What was the other category? Stat leaders for 100.
200, 400, or 600.
Oh, 2.
200.
Yeah.
In what season did Josh Gordon lead the league in receiving yards?
2019.
Okay, Drew's up.
don't know.
What is
No.
he's stealing? What is 2013?
That is correct.
I didn't know. I had no
We could
idea.
tell.
I thought he was a lot younger than that.
So you're both
Well,
at
we're
negative
tied.
200.
Yep.
Drew, you're up again.
Okay, I'm gonna take free agents for 200.
How many years did the Jets sign Le'Veon Bell for in 2019?
Oh come on, this is a 200 question. Really?
Questions are tough this week.
Yeah.
Well, they obviously got out of that contract. There's no way there's no like if it was still you said it was 2019 he signed for this?
Yep.
I'm gonna say what is I guess what is would be the right thing here. What is 2 years?
That's incorrect.
Ooh.
Jared, would you like to steal or pass?
She said 2.
He
Yeah.
said 2.
I'm thinking I'm gonna okay, so let me just think. So the
You're stealing? Okay.
2019. No, I'm just thinking if I know it. I'll pass. I'm not taking that. But I would have
My
said
guess-
like
my
3
guess was
years.
3.
Correct answer was 4.
Okay,
4
I
years,
got it wrong.
52 and a half.
Wow.
Cool.
One overpay.
Jared, you're up.
We'll go stat leaders. Is 400 open?
Yep.
Yeah, stat leaders 400.
Who is the 2017 draft class sack leader with 77.5 career sacks?
Oh, why didn't you say 2018? wait. Is that my guy? Hold on.
Depends who your guy is.
Oh my god. That's not Harold. Is it Harold? I don't know. Let me hold on. Because you. Oh wait.
Whoa.
Yeah, we'll go Harold. We'll go Harold. Harold for Harold.
It was not Harold.
It wasn't Harold.
I'm passing, but
the correct answer is
Chandler Jones.
Who is TJ Watt? Chandler Jones. He's in his 30s. TJ Watt.
How many did he have?
Oh, 2017 draft class.
77.5.
In what is that? 4 years?
No, wait, what? It's 2017.
2017. So six
seasons.
Yeah.
So
what's the
Drew,
score here?
You're up.
Are we tied
Jared at -600. Drew
I'm up.
-400.
Yeah,
that was a 400. Yeah.
Okay, what are my category? What are my options, Zach?
Or free agent contracts, both for 600.
Oh, both are okay. Well,
someone's gonna.
I'm gonna say free agents. Free agents for 6. Let's roll.
Watch this be the easiest question.
In what season did Tyrann Mathieu sign with Houston?
Houston. Okay.
Houston. Okay.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say like
season.
The Saints or something. Like.
Okay. I'm gonna say he signed with them in 2015.
That is incorrect.
So what do we got as the score here?
What?
-1,000 and I'm -600.
Yep. And your next question is going to be stat leaders for 600. So
you're gonna be.
There is a final Jeopardy.
So we're gonna pass on this one, but I would have said 2015.
He said 2015.
Or I was gonna say 2016. Sorry, I was gonna say 2016.
Correct answer. 2018 on a 1-year, $7 million contract.
Yeah, I went to get there.
Really?
Right before he signed with Kansas City.
Kansas City. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Jared.
Here we go.
Stat leaders.
Clutch up.
600.
I'm rooting for you, Jared.
Clutch up.
What draft does the leading receiver have more receiving yards than the leading quarterback does passing yards? Does that make sense?
Yeah. So the leading receiver have receiving yards, then the leading quarterback have passing yards.
Career passing yards. This is career stats.
Okay.
For what draft class?
Okay. I can
There's
do
a
this.
post on TikTok.
I know the quarterback. I know the quarterback.
Best post that we've had on TikTok performance-wise.
Yeah.
So.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. I think Drew can get the quarterback too, so I don't want to really say the quarterback, but
I feel like if you haven't seen the graphic, like you'll probably have no idea.
No, I'm trying to remember the graphic. That's the thing. So the quarterback is Geno. I'm just gonna say it. The quarterback is Geno Smith.
Quarterback is Geno.
I'm just trying to think of when he was drafted. What year?
Do you know who the receiver was?
Is it Hopkins?
Receiver's Hopkins.
I just don't know the year. When were they drafted? I'm memorizing this. This is the graphic you have with Le'Veon Bell with like 1,000 rushing yards, right?
Yeah, we're having maybe. Yeah. I don't know. It was like 1,800. Yeah, I'll look quick.
Yeah. Because Geno only has like 6,000.
Yeah, I have Le'Veon Bell at 1,811 yards.
Yeah. It was either. You already had a guess of 20. So Hopkins is like 30.
15, 14, 13, 12.
I'll say 20. It's the year, right? You want the year?
Yeah, the year.
I'll say 2013.
That is correct.
Let's go!
So Jared, that was my year.
I was trying to remember the graphic.
Because Jared, he's 10 years. He's been in the league for 10. Geno, because he's 32. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
We now have Final Jeopardy.
Clutch.
Since Drew's at -1,000, I will give you each 1,000 that you can wager. So
Yay!
you have to text me what you guys are wagering.
Okay.
Mhm.
Actually, no, we'll do 1,100 just so if Jared can't just wager 0 and get an automatic tie. We'll do 1,100.
Come on, Zach.
Oh, the topic of Final Jeopardy is
Oh, hold on. I need this first.
J2M TikTok.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm
where's
ready.
Zach? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. So I'm at 0.
Yeah, you're at 0.
He's at negative 1,000, so he could get to 100.
All right. So you guys both submitted your amounts.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
gonna die here.
Got it.
So the question is gonna be: Drew's gonna lose 100 points soon. Look what he's sending me. So yeah,
Drew lost, right?
Back the 100 points from Drew. So the question's gonna be who gets closer once again.
Oh, this is so I'm nervous.
The question is, how many views does our most viewed TikTok have?
I have a question.
Yes.
So if it's something point something K, do you just want that number or do you want, because we wouldn't be able to see the actual,
Correct.
exact amount, right?
Yeah, I can't see the actual amount either. So it's just the point.
Okay.
By the way, if you tie, you both lose.
Zach just wins.
Okay. We've had one that's just been popping off lately, though.
It's the one we were just talking about.
Is it the same one?
It passed the free agent one earlier today. So Drew has submitted his guess.
I looked like an hour ago before we started recording.
I think my guess is wrong then. But I don't know.
I'm just hoping it didn't go up too much more, Here, I'll sit on the chat. I will
Zach,
say.
can I change my guess?
Submitted his guess.
Can I
No,
change
you cannot.
No,
You
no
submitted
guess.
your answer, and that's
I'm gonna
what you
play
get.
it safe and say.
I submitted mine, so you can just say it, Jared, if you want.
I'll say that to be safe.
Jared wins.
I won.
Drew said 14.7.
Oh my
Jared said
god.
16.8. It is currently at 17.0.
17.
I was basing off the old, yeah.
I saw right before we recorded that it was at like 16 point, like around there, 16.8.
It hit
It's
17.
gotten a few then. It's at 17 already.
Yep. Just hit
Jared stays
17.
undefeated.
Let me take a look quick. Just want to make sure
Dubs.
Zach's not playing any funny business. That's crazy.
You
If it's
won.
already at
Yeah.
17K. Zach,
At
it's at
J2M
17.1.
Oh,
so
it went up. It was just at 17, but it looked like a minute ago. So it's at 17.1.
Hey, for future Final Jeopardies, that's kind of biased because like I'm on the TikTok like every single like hour.
Well, maybe Drew should just, not score negative points throughout the game.
yeah,
And,
that
to
last
help
week
him
I
a little
scored
bit
negative
too.
points.
Yeah.
This week I need to like stay out of trouble on that, but yeah, go follow at J2M Football, right? You know the drill. I can't do the touchdown draft. I cannot win that touchdown draft.
It's tough. You keep getting bad teams. It's
yeah.
like,
Well, I keep not taking the right quarterbacks. That's also on me.
You got
Zach's
like
done passing yard challenges.
You got Jalen Hurts and Joe Burrow and passing them both up.
And you
Okay,
got, like,
all right.
Rollins. Yeah.
No, I
He's like,
made some
if it's not
bad
Mahomes,
calls too.
I don't want it.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I chased that upside, but passing yards, of course, Zach did that draft. Jared's been knocking out those drafts and guessed the teams, and
I got a post coming tonight, Zach.
looking forward to
what are you
it.
posting?
I'm just gonna do a draft. And then tomorrow I'll post a tier. Like a video.
So go check that out again at J2M.
It's gonna be the quarterback
Football.
thing again.
I got class,
teams.
guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Oh.
What's Zach?
Oops. Our bad.
Sorry.
Drew's whining. He's got to go to class. So
I have class, but congrats, Jared, on winning again. I need to actually win this. This is actually getting embarrassing. Is it 4? Are you 4-0-1 now?
I think so. Yeah, because we tied. Yeah, 4-0-1.
Okay, that's gonna change next week. Next Wednesday scheduling will be live 4:15 on Wednesday Central. Thursday 1:15
I'll make it super
Central.
difficult next week.
Zach's gonna make me cry next
Impossible
week.
question.
You
Do
heard
a
it here
draft that's
first.
like all defensive players, so Drew can win.
I'm phoning a friend.
1978 draft. Who was the number
All right.
1 overall pick?
I'm gonna phone Steve. Steve is gonna help me on that one, but
He might draft Chase Young, so watch out.
Oh, okay, come on. That's gonna wrap it up here for Zach Rouse, Jared Vleski, and myself, Drew Skyberg, here on this Tuesday night. Thank you all for listening to another episode of Drew Sports Crew, the Journey to a Million, the perfect podcast for you.